You always add the eggs one at a time, and then you can scrape down the bowl. You're doing well. You're doing well. I love it. Okay.
I am in Lesley Chesterman's Montreal kitchen. Cookbook author, former restaurant critic. We're here to talk about a Montreal cookbook. Recipes and reflections from my kitchen. This is your new book. Congratulations.
It's my new book. Thank you very much.
This, by the way, is a fabulous photo of you.
Yes, as I said, we took about 100 before we got a good one, but we wanted the stairs of Montreal. We wanted it to have a Montreal feeling, and I really did go to the market, and I really did shop for dinner, and I ate those 2 baguettes, and that is me on the weekend, often in Montreal. So many people tell me that they're not good cooks, and they're like, what should I make from the book? I'm not a good cook. I'm like, start with the orange cake. I don't want to say a monkey could make it, but a talented monkey could make it. And I think that a lot of people are intimidated by cooking. And not only do I want to talk about my city, I always want to encourage people to cook for themselves. So we're going to make this cake because it's pretty simple. And we're going to start by beating butter with some icing sugar. And we're going to mix it into the...
Do I stop?
You can stop. You can stop.
Tell me if I'm doing it.
It's all good. It's all good.
It's kind of intimidating cooking with Lesley Chesterman.
No, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be.
Lesley, somewhere in this book you say that this is a love letter to Montreal. I know how important Montreal is to you. Can you tell me a little bit about the connection between your love of food and the city?
You know, I think the prime reason I live in Montreal is because of the food. Because when growing up in the 70s and the 80s in Montreal, as an Anglophone, I saw a lot of my friends leave. Although I've always been bilingual, I always went to French school. But what really kept me here was the food. And I've always been into food. I started cooking in cooking school when I was 19. And I was always happy to come back to Montreal, even if I worked in places like France. Okay, last egg, and you see there are a lot of eggs, butter, eggs. This is a very French recipe, butter and eggs, but that's what makes the cake rise. Anything goes wrong, I'm here, you're in my kitchen, so, you know, if anything explodes, I know what to do. Okay. See what I said about
That's actually
easy?
That's doable.
It's doable. I really crave the food we have in the city, and it's not just this Anglo food, or I'm not really eating pudding chômeur every day at home, but you know, one day I'll eat spaghetti, and the next day I'll make Thai dumplings, and the next day maybe I will have a tourtière, so it's that we have this kind of easy way of eating any way we want to. We're done. We'll give it a little bit of a smack. I like that you're scraping down the sides.
Yeah? Okay.
I'm very impressed,
All right.
Deborah. You're doing very well. You're doing very well.
What I found reading through it, it was sort of like a walk down memory lane for me, because thinking of pudding chômeur, I'm thinking of my childhood.
Yeah.
You know, some of the recipes that are in this book. And how did you tap into that? And realize that, wow, that would make a great book.
You know, it's funny because this is a translation of my second French book, which was called Un Week-end chez Lesley. And when we want to translate it and put it out in English, I thought, I can't do this book really. It has to be about something more than just the way I eat on the weekend. And so I was talking to my publishers and I said, you know, when I look at this book, it really is the way I eat as a Montrealer, with all of my memories growing up in the city, with all of the influences that came, you know, I always say Montrealers are people who have bagel seeds, or who have sesame seeds all over their car, you know, exactly. And so I just thought a lot of people from Montreal would identify with it, but also a lot of people who may be former Montrealers, there are a lot of former Montrealers, or people who find that this mystique as Montreal as a foodie city could try to bring it into their own homes. So something like poutine, there's a recipe for poutine, and we really don't eat poutine at home. Here in Montreal, we go out for poutine. But if somebody wants to try poutine, there's a really good recipe in the book. Yeah. You'll taste it and you'll be like, this is a poutine.
This is it?
This is a Montreal poutine. But I mean, there's really no reason that anybody who... Baking is intimidating, and there are some recipes in the book that are a little bit more difficult. So we'll bake this now for 45 minutes. Okay.
Is this book for everyone?
I want people to use this book, and always when I buy a cookbook, I open it up 3 times, and if I see 3 recipes that I really want to make, I'll buy the book. But there are also a lot of hints in here, like how to throw a dinner party Montreal style, how kind of Montrealers live, like the importance of the markets for us, the importance of something like brunch, which I don't go out for a lot, but Montrealers love brunch.
Yeah.
And so it's...
Apéros.
Oh,
I
we are
love
so...
that.
And it's funny, this really is a French thing, apéro. So I talk about apéro and what we do, and it can be something very complex, or it can be a bowl of potato chips and a bottle of champagne. And so we'll make the glaze, then we'll glaze the cake because we... That was good because that could have gone either way, right?
That's
Okay,
gorgeous.
so now we want this to be the texture of heavy cream.
Oops.
It's okay. Everybody makes mistakes, Deborah. It's okay. Go ahead. Paint it as if you were, painting a wall. Yeah,
Do it. Okay.
yeah. Now we can taste it.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
Isn't that gorgeous?
And it's
like,
still warm.
oh my God, I love this cake. It's really good.
Oh, it's divine.
Right? And how easy was that to make?
Very easy.
Very easy.
I must say. Delicious.
Yeah, very, very good. You can all do it too.